Okay, hello and welcome to Branch Replay's Spyro 2. I'm just going to quickly get right on it with the main the opening cutscene of the story, and then I will be right back after the opening cutscene. So, away we go. In the world of dragons.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Meanwhile, in the world of Avalar...
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the... beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Gah! Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go! You imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who is that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Okay, so, the adventure begins. And I say that, but we are immediately going to get stopped by some dialogue to introduce us to the level, so I'll just quickly go through that before I start properly.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
Yeah, sure thing, Pogo the Gem Cutter. Okay, so, this is Spyro 2. This game came out in 1998, I believe. And one thing I immediately have noticed is it plays so much more like Spyro 3 than Spyro 1, which is always good because I absolutely adore Spyro 3. So, I can, just like in Spyro 1, I can run, I can glide, I can breathe fire. However, I now have a flutter instead of just the ability to just drop right down. And now, if I charge and jump, I actually get a proper good jump with it, as opposed to in Spyro 1, where you're basically not really leaving the ground with it. And as usual, I am still going to need to collect all the gems. However, this time I also need to collect, I think it's orbs, gems, and actually I think that's it. No, wait, there's talismans, but each level has one of those, and they basically just act as your little ways to go like, hey, I've beaten this level. And unlike in Spyro 1, I will actually have to come back to some levels multiple times. So basically, I won't be able to do everything in every level in Spyro 2 straight away, because there are new abilities that I don't currently have access to, but we will get to those when we get to those. And now we're going to get introduced to another new character, that being Zoe the Fairy.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Basically, Zoe acts as your checkpoint in this game. She will basically just zap you with fairy magic, and that's just like, hey, great, I am now going to respawn here if I die. So they are quite literally just your checkpoints. When I kill an enemy, I kind of get a power-up, well, a point towards a power-up. And I will need a certain number of those to turn on a certain thing in the level. And while I'm here, I can quickly show the first example for this. Okay, so, I can't actually climb yet. I'll need to learn how to do that, but I can't do that for a little while.
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. Looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Okay, so yeah, we can't currently climb, and now we're gonna get... No, hang on, wait, I see some more money. Just a few more gems, and now we get to be introduced to this awful creature.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone is talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again, when you have even more gems.
Okay, so, that's Moneybags. He sucks. Also, I'm gonna get another tutorial here.
To get a good look around, hold down the triangle button. Try using triangle to look around this cave.
Okay, so basically I can just press triangle and go into a first-person mode to kind of just scope out the area if I need to. Hopefully I won't need to, hopefully I'll be able to just find gems pretty comfortably, but I know me, I will find a way to mess it up, because realistically, it's just not me playing something if I don't find a way to mess it up. Now, did I miss anything there? It doesn't look like it. However, I will come back and talk to that guy, because that is the end of the level. And that's where we get the talisman from Glimmer, and also basically just gives us the portal to Summer Forest. However, we aren't quite done here. You know, there's still stuff for us to collect. Might as well quickly blast one of these little ladybugs over here. In my own time, there we go. Basically, just quickly want to blast one of those, heal Sparks up, and now we can start a little side quest. That's because now we have to deal with these lizards.
Little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Okay, so basically this is where we get introduced to kind of little challenges, and also where we get introduced to being able to aim and shoot. To be totally honest, I could actually just fly over.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
Okay, so I'm going to have to do this for all 6 of these, so this may take a little while. And by that I mean, I think this actually goes all the way through the level again. So, it's one of those things where it won't take too long, but it'll still take a little bit of doing. Like, it isn't particularly challenging, but it'll still take a little while. Okay, so we just take this magical whirlwind up here. And now we have to shoot across, then there's another one in there, then one in the cave, and 2 in the starting area, I think.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to that lizard.
I mean, realistically, I could just fly over there, but the game does not allow me to do that, I don't think. Either way, there's 2, and just to prove the point, there we go, we just fly across, and we are safe. I say safe like I was in danger, but still. Either way, I can quickly just grab all the gems up here and just make sure that I don't miss any. Even though I will need to come back to this level at a later time. But yeah, if I come too close to it, it'll just kind of hide away. So that's pretty much the kind of built-in, hey, you're not doing it this way mechanic for it. Okay, so let's talk to him again.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press and hold the triangle button to aim, then press circle to spit.
Okay, simple enough. I say simple enough. I say that like I haven't already done this before. Okay, so bang, that's 3 out of 6 down. Now I need to go into the cave where the next one is. But before I go and do that, I want to quickly go and pick up this. And also deal with this little bit outside. So, pretty much by wiping out so many enemies in here, we turned on this super fly power up. And now we just pretty much turn on all the rainbow lights. Actually, no wait, they're just gem lights, they aren't rainbow lights. What am I talking about? Actually, no, technically they are, but whatever.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Okay, so that is our first orb. Each level will have 2 or 3. I think this level only has 2, but I might be wrong. Actually, what am I talking about? I can just check. This level has 3. Okay. So basically, it will tell me how many enemies there are in a level, how many gems there are, and how many orbs there are. And just like I did in my initial playthrough, I'm aiming for 100% completion. Also, can I just hit the lizard from here? Apparently I can. Yeah, okay, that actually works. Also, I know that I could use a Superfly power-up to get in here, but I don't think I'd be able to get all of the lanterns, so I'll just come back to this level later as it's intended. Because I'm meant to come back here after I learn to climb, and I think that's once I get to, I think it's the second world. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure climbing you get in the second world. But hey, I will get to that when I get to that. I don't know how long each episode of this will be, but unlike in Spyro 1, I'm not going to be doing an entire world in each episode. So, this one will take a few more episodes. This one's going to mess. Never mind, that actually aimed higher than I thought.
Yay! You saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Okay, so assumably that must have been whatchamacallit. Assumably that must have been Zoe or some other person with wings that we've never seen before. Anyway, let's quickly just run on through this cave and out of this level. We'll come back here in a few episodes' time. Also, I love being able to get through the levels so much faster.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Okay, so now we have the first talisman, that of the world of Glimmer. And now we can head on through to Summer Forest.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
Okay, so basically we have Summer Forest, and now we're going to get some more cutscenes before the story continues. In Summer Forest.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
I, got a little lost.
Spyro's going to help us collect the talismans.
I am?
Yes?
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talisman? If you come across any orbs, they're important too, but I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Disclaimer, we will not have this done by lunchtime. Also, this game has an autosave, unlike in Spyro 1. fun fact, in my entire playthrough of Spyro 1, I actually save stated all the way through it. So technically, I don't think I even have a save file. Actually, no way, I would have made a save file right at the end of the game. But yeah, I pretty much just didn't really save in my entire time playing Spyro 1 on the channel, so yeah, that's a fun little fact for you. Also, these kind of special butterflies will give me a bonus life. Also, this game introduces Hunter and Elora and the Professor. We will see them again in Spyro 3. And I think I saw another bonus life there. Yes, I did. Also, Glimmer is important because... Actually, I will explain that in just a second after Elora gives us another tutorial.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you go to.
Okay, so... basically, the first world that we started off here in was called Glimmer. And this game is called... well, this game is Spyro 2, obviously. But if you're playing the North American version, it's Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. But if you're playing the European version, and I assume the Australian version, because that would still be the PAL region version, it will actually be called Spyro 2 Gateway to Glimmer. So I just thought that was a neat little thing to note. Also, here's Hunter to give us a tutorial on flying.
Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press X to jump, then press X again while you're still in the air to glide.
Okay, so basically, you can pretty much just jump this normally, I think. Never mind, you can't. So yeah, basically that is what happens if you don't glide. 10 out of 10, I'm good at this game. Disclaimer, I am actually not good at this game. I've only ever played through it for once. Anyway, you can just kind of jump and glide on over. Now, we also, in this world, have an introduction to a new mechanic. That being swimming. We need to learn how to swim. Well, more accurately, we need to learn how to dive. Because we can swim. If we touch water, we don't just die on contact. Always a good thing. We don't want a Wicked Witch of the West it. Okay. Also, thanks, Sparks. And let's quickly go on up here. Never mind, I see gems. So let's quickly just go up here and learn another tutorial from Hunter about jumping.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press X and hold it down to get more hang time.
Okay, so basically I can just kind of short hop, or I can actually jump properly.
Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press X to jump, then press X again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance.
So basically now we just kind of run on forward, jump, glide, hover, and we're safe. And now we're going to get the next one.
Now try to do a hover. Press X to jump, then press X again to glide. Then when you reach the end of your glide, press triangle to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
So basically this is just your way to kind of cover just a tiny bit more distance that you might miss otherwise. And now we got the last tutorial, a jump again.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the D-pad or analog stick when you hover.
I like how you got the entire tutorial on like, hey, this is how you move after you've already done the moving tutorial.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Okay, so that is orb number 1 in the Summer Forest acquired. I don't remember how many there are in total. I think it was like 50-something, maybe 50, maybe 60. I do not remember. It has been like 2 years since I last played this game.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
Okay, so, just like in Spyro 1, Sparks is the indicator for my health. If he is golden, I am on full health. He will then turn blue when I get hit once, green when I get hit twice, he'll be gone when I get hit 3 times, and if I get hit while Sparks isn't here, I just die. Now, I need 500 gems to learn how to swim, so I'm going to enter the first level, Colossus. And every level in the game will also have a nice, cute little cutscene when it gets introduced. So let's have a quick look at that before we start up today's episode. Well, this level. I hate that Yeti. I hate that Yeti so much.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
Okay, brother Harry. I mean, I don't really see why I would need to go and talk to the Yeti, but okay. So, pretty much, I have a personal grudge against this Yeti because it's the exact same model they used for the one in Spyro 3, when you have to do the awful, awful boxing minigame. And, also, when I killed that little penguin thing, it did the exact same noise that Sergeant Bird does.
By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Okay, thanks, brother Arnie. Thanks for opening the door. Thank you. Let's quickly get properly into this monastery now. Is this a monastery? I think it is. Okay, so, also, these statues will be important. There are 10 of them around the stage, and I will need to destroy them later. Well, no, I'll need to flame them later. Also, here's some yaks. They are too big to be charged, so I just have to hit them with flame. And also, that gives me a bonus life, because that's just random chance.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
Okay, so Brother Clive opens this up, and now I get to learn about, hey, this jump is just a tiny bit too big.
Enemies like those yaks are too
Oh,
big
never
to be
mind.
charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
Okay, so basically this is the game's way of going, hey, flame big enemies, and then charge small enemies. And then there'll be some big enemies that I'll have, later in the game I'll see big enemies with armor. And obviously if a big enemy has armor, then I'll have to get behind it to flame it. And that's because, you know, it can't be covered head to toe in armor, otherwise it would be basically unkillable without super flame power up or something. Now, I'm also going to get a tutorial about killing enemies and how it turns on these power-ups.
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up is inactive, you need to defeat more enemies.
So basically, this is the game's way of saying you need to wipe out every enemy you see. Or at least most of them. It's greatly beneficial too. But unlike in Spyro 1, wiping out all of the enemies won't give you more gems. Now let's quickly clear out this room before we start talking to that guy, because he will lure the platform. And when he lures the platform, that kind of starts on a cycle. So I can just kind of make it a bit more practical for myself here. Okay, so let's talk to him now.
Hey, look what I can do.
Okay, so he chants and raises up this platform. Honestly, quite impressive that they can do that just by chanting, but still. Also, how many gems are there in this level? 400 total. Okay. I also remember what 2 of the challenges are here, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glide farthest if you press the X button at the very top of your jump.
Okay, so basically that is just, hey, jump and fly on over here. Also, we are basically at the end of this stage now, which makes perfect sense because, you know, it's a short opening stage for the game. And that goat was just defying gravity. That's kind of powerful. That is such a powerful goat. And there's still one more enemy I need to get rid of before I can use that.
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not so sure you're up to it.
Well, he thinks I should kill that Yeti. Well, we go in. And the Yeti destroyed itself.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
Okay, so now we have the Talisman of Colossus. And also that Yeti is dead now, because it kind of just got crushed. Because realistically, I don't think it matters how tough you are, I don't think you're kind of getting up from that, you know? Okay, now we have this little spring power-up, and I quickly... which way do I want to go? I want to go this way, I think. Do I make that? Barely. Now, I set off that rocket, it will destroy that treasure chest on there, so I'll come back for that. If I recall correctly, it always misses a couple. Like, I think a couple of gems actually fall down, which isn't exactly ideal, but hey, it's something that I'm just going to have to deal with. And this is... That was maybe a little bit more dangerous than I would have liked, but that's totally okay, because now we have the spring power-up on the other side as well, so we can get both up and down to various places. You know, just depending on which direction we enter from. So, now, I know that the professor is around here in this stage somewhere. I don't remember exactly where he is, though. So let's go and try to find him. So let's just shoot ourselves up here, and I believe he probably is around here. Because honestly, well, there's nothing else up here. Yeah, there he is. 10 out of 10. Let's talk to him real quick.
Oh, thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Okay, so basically, now I just need to go and flame all the 10 statues. Honestly, probably helps if I get rid of the ones out here first. But yeah, basically, the game has, basically, for every challenge the game gives you, it'll basically give you a little difficulty indicator for it to be like, hey, this is between 1 and 5 stars for difficulty. And to be totally honest, I think for the most part, they aren't too bad about... Like, for the most part, I don't think they're too bad with what they say for them. But obviously there will be some that I'll struggle with more than others, because let's be real here. I know me, I will find a way to fail at even the most basic of tasks sometimes. But hey, that's just what happens. So I remember there's one in here, then there's 2... No. I think there's one outside, one... No, wait, I know where they all are. I think I know where they all are now. Key term, I think. I'm relatively sure. There's one here. There's one outside. Actually, I should do this way. I should go this way for it. Because if I hop on up here, I just want to land there, jump across here, grab the items in here. I say the items like there's a whole bunch of stuff and it's not just gems in the one statue. Now, what I'm gonna do is actually not hit the 10th statue just yet. And I think that's all the gems in here. It appears to be, if nothing else. Now, also this game introduces ice physics. So basically, when I'm skating on ice, I can't charge, I can still breathe fire, but I can't jump unless I come to a dead stop. And I'm not good at giving an example for that. But yeah, I have to stop fully before I can jump. And now we get to play a fun little mini game called hockey.
Ah, Spyro, welcome! We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper? You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
Okay, so, I'll be totally honest, I have very little confidence in my ability to do this, because I am terrible at the challenges like this, especially ones that rely on ice physics. However, I do remember the simple strategy for this. And by that, I mean, we don't even need to aim, we just need to bamboozle them. And by that, I mean, you can quite literally just take the puck and run in. Disclaimer, if you tried this in actual ice hockey, I have a feeling that definitely, absolutely 100% would not work. I'm no expert on the topic of ice hockey, but I feel like that is definitely something that would never work. And would also probably get you very, very hurt. Because ice hockey, well, I don't know, I'll be totally honest, I've never really followed ice hockey, but every time I see clips of it, it's always going wild, so I imagine So I imagine that it probably gets a bit insane sometimes. Now, we need 2 more and we have over a minute left. And we just go to the side. Fantastic, we just skate around them. Now we just need 1 more, and then I do have to do a second run of this, where it's a first to 5 with with like an actual opponent. Game, can I please, game, can I please get the puck? I'm gonna lose this challenge. There we go. Okay, so now we just skate on over to the side, and away we go. That could have gone a lot smoother.
Well done. Have this.
Okay, so that is orb number 1 here. And now we get to play another game.
Would you like to try a game of one-on-one?
I mean, not really.
The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the red goal. Off you go.
Okay, so here's the thing. Just like in real ice hockey, apparently you just throw hands. And by that I mean, you can just breathe fire on him and just knock him out and he can't really do much to stop you. However, okay, he can retaliate. I'll be honest, my last time playing this, I didn't see him do that. Now, let's just go on through here, and we are 1-0 up. Fantastic. Always a good sign to be always a good sign to be 1-0 up straight away. What? I don't know what kind of score number terms they use in ice hockey, to be totally honest. Either way, that's 2. Are you allowed to just skate in? Are you actually allowed to just skate into the net in ice hockey? I can't imagine you are. Like, I feel like that might be a bit unfair. But also, I have no idea about ice hockey. Like, sports in general are not exactly my area of expertise, but ice hockey is probably one of the ones I know the least about. Like, I feel like you could... Actually, no, I was going to say you could probably ask me about cricket and I would know more. But that is also... But that is probably untrue, because I know absolutely nothing about cricket. I know that it's one of those things that, like, you'll see it being on TV, and it's like, oh, well, this one game's going to be on, and it's like 5 days. It's like, how? It's like, this is on, like, 10 hours a day for, like, 5 days? How? Why? I know that cricket has its appeal. I just don't see it. Like, I know that it has its appeal, but it is definitely not for me. And that, he just played that directly to me. That went perfectly. And honestly, I'm glad that it did, because if it didn't, that could have been an absolute catastrophe. And this is going to go down to final point, I think. Never mind, we steal the puck. We steal the puck with the power of violence, misdirect them, and get the win. Fantastic. So now we got the net. We got second orb.
Well done. Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Okay, so that is orb number 2, and now we just need to go back, hit this final statue, and we are good to go. Because we are just about done in Colossus. However, there are 6 gems somewhere that I have not seen. And, well, there they are. So as those 6 gems, we blast that goes away, now we talk to the professor.
Well done, Spyro! You've scared the evil spirit away! Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
I mean, thanks, Professor, but I feel like you probably shouldn't be stealing. Anyway, whatever. So, now, let's just hop on over here. Where am I going? I kind of messed that up, but that's fine. We just blast our way up here and fly on home, and we get a little cutscene on our way out. I think he's dead. Like, I'm no expert, but I feel like that kills someone. I'm pretty sure you don't just get back up from that. Like, he got properly smushed. Okay, now, before I do anything else, I'm gonna actually buy this ability to swim.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee? Great. Okay, when you jump in the water, you can use the D-pad to move around the surface, use square to dive underwater. When you are underwater, use X to paddle and square to charge.
Okay, so now we can swim, which is good, and I need that for the next level, which is Idle Springs, but I am going to do that in the next episode. Good. Like, I know that this is going to be a much shorter opening one, and especially kind of coming off Spyro 1. Actually, you know what? No, I'll do Idle Springs today as well. I'll make this a slightly longer episode for the first one, and also. There's some hidden stuff down here. But yeah, now that we can dive, we can just navigate through here. Where does this take me? This is a cave. This is definitely a cave. And I just have to hope that I didn't miss any gems in there. But there is an orb up here, so that's always nice. Now, I'm short 203 gems. I'm just gonna double back this same way just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Because I know me, I will miss one thing. And hey, there we go, I did indeed miss something. But is there anything else I can see there? Doesn't look like it. So off we go towards Idle Springs. Obviously I do have another kind of section of level to do over there, but we will do that in the next episode. So, off we go into Idle Springs for our second, well, technically third, proper level of the game. In we go. So, Idle Springs, let's see what they're dealing with over there. Oh, I kind of feel bad for that. I kind of feel bad for him. Okay, so, before I do anything else, let's quickly go and just fish out all of the gems from the water. Because let's be real here, I need all of these. Now, let's see here. Because I don't want to miss any. I know me, I will miss something and it will bug me to no end. But, okay, I know I swung right past that one, so let's circle back for it. Fantastic. Now, let's just dive into this cave, grab those 2 gems, and pop back out. Because I believe we have a little bit of a puzzle section here. So let's talk to them and see what they have going on.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idleheads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us. The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
This guy has the exact same voice as the guy in where is it? I think it's Enchanted Towers in Spyro 3. The guy there sounds the same.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! I mean, I knew you could do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
Okay, I'm gonna be totally honest, I am so lucky that I just blazed through that, because I'll be totally honest, that was a complete guess. I had no idea how to actually do that.
This idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Okay, so I distinctly remember this. The idol is picky. I need to not feed him red fish. He likes orange and blue, but not red. So there's blue, there's 3, there's 4 with the orange, there's red, don't want that. I think if I feed him a red one, he throws up. I don't know if it's specifically 3 or if it's just a certain random number. Either way, we are most of the way there. That is 8 out of 10. There's 9 out of 10. Do I see a blue? There we go. 10 out of 10. Fantastic.
Okay, Spyro, just one more puzzle to go. I'll meet you over by the colored stones for your final challenge.
Okay, I think that one is actually really close to the end of the stage. And that wasn't what I wanted to do, but okay. Because I still actually haven't got the introduction to the level yet. So let's talk to them and see what's going on.
Spyro, the idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
Wait, wasn't I just talking to Foreman Bob? Also, let's quickly go and grab these gems, because I will forget about them otherwise. I mean, I say that, but I also know me. I'll probably forget about... I'll probably miss some regardless. But yeah, I basically have to kill the... I basically need to destroy the idols, and then the workers will be able to open the temples and places for me to get further into the stage. Also, that one has a shield. That one had a metal shield. Basically, I wouldn't be able to flame it, so I had to charge it. And I just had to run and save that one. And just charge him. Fantastic. Grab 3 more gems, and away we go. Okay. Also, I don't think the rest of these people talk to me, so, yeah, they don't seem to be talkers.
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the square button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Okay, so now basically we have the general idea of how to approach combat. Not gonna lie, it feels a little bit weird to call it combat in this game, but still, technically that is what it is. Because it is fighting, so it is technically combat. But I guess that might be a bit of a reach. Okay, I think we've killed all of the idols out here now. So that should open up the next area. Fantastic. Now the question is, where do we go? Okay, so that's that open, and that seems to be all the gems collected so far. Okay, I think I'm actually pretty close to the end of the level now. I mean, to be fair, the levels in this game are really short. I mean, to be fair, levels in Spyro games in general are always really short. It kind of keeps them quick and concise. I kind of appreciate that, to be totally honest. Wait, I thought I picked up 2 5s. Oh well, I think I've got all of them. And now, I think this is the final zone. So we just charge him, jump up here, blast that. That'll open up the final temple for me. And I believe this is where those various stones that they mentioned were. So let's do this puzzle.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
Okay, so this is trial and error, but I think I remember it. I think it is green star, orange diamond, orange moon, white moon, sorry, orange moon, white moon, blue. Fantastic, that should be it. And now it takes us back to the start.
Nice job, Spyro. You're pretty smart for a dragon. All I have to give you is this shiny thing I found in our toolbox.
Okay, so that is our first orb for the level. And now that we've actually cleared through the entire level as well, we can now also just get the talisman. Because we are actually at the end of the level, but I will have to loop back around the level probably 2 or 3 times. Hopefully it won't take too long, but I know my luck, it'll probably take a little while. And I'll probably have missed one somewhere, because let's be real here, that tends to just be how me playing games goes. I tend to miss one thing by accident, and then kind of just dwell on that for probably way longer than I realistically should.
Camera left or right. Press the L2 or R2 button.
Oh, also, Spyro's stupid little roll is gone now, because, let's be real here, it was an ability I had in Spyro 1 that honestly served no purpose. Okay, so, let's go up here first, because, I believe... Oh, no, wait. Never mind, this is not where I thought it was. I mean, I say that like I remember this stage, and that is a waterfall that just takes me back out to the start of the level, I think. So I don't need that. So let's actually go and finish off the level, pick up the talisman, and then go and finish off the miscellaneous things we still need to do.
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. For the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Okay, thanks, Foreman Max. So that is the Talisman of Idle Springs now in my possession. So we now have 3 talismans. And we still need 1 gem and 1 orb and 190 gems. So hopefully I can get through this without too much more hassle, but I remember I think I remember what I need to do for one of these, and I know my luck. I'm going to be terrible at it. But hey, anything could happen. Who knows, a miracle could occur, and I could manage something first try. I'm not going to hold my breath, but it could happen. Now, I also need to drop down there, because that's where the challenge is. But, careful, careful, careful SpongeBob, careful SpongeBob. Okay, so, now, okay, I can just hop down from there. So for now, I will just pick up the gems on here. And now, we have to charge through all of these in one lap, I think. So, that is maybe gonna be a little bit tough. I think it's in one lap. And I missed. It might just be in one, it might be in one charge, not one lap. Either way, that's that done. Fantastic. What is even going on here?
Look at that. The hula girl's rain dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
Okay, thank you, Stella. Have a nice day. Okay, so now we have both the orbs for this level. Now, before I leave this little section, let's grab these gems, because I don't want to have to come back, because I missed something. So, hopefully this should be the end. I mean, I say that, I still need to blow up that treasure chest at the start of the level. And I saw a few more little things, so, who knows? Hopefully I haven't missed anything, but, anything could occur. Anything could happen, I just hope I haven't missed anything too noticeable. Because, you know, if it's just one gem, I'm gonna be a little less bothered by that than if I'd missed, like, 20. Actually, no, because if I missed 20, that's just like I missed an entire section of the level and just hadn't gotten to it. Okay, so now, can I get onto that pyramid? Not pyramid, just onto that building in general. Okay, so I need 42 more gems. And that just goes off over there. So I want to quickly investigate just around the side here, just to make sure that I haven't missed anything. Okay, it looks like that should be everything. So I'm just going to hope for the best in regards to this. So there is 22. So I imagine there's 2 10s in here. One more 5. There we go. That should be it. Idle Springs is complete. So now let's quickly just hop on back up here, run through the level one more time, get on Idle Springs, and we don't need to come back here. Okay, so off we go. I love how it gives you a checkpoint, even though realistically there's no reason why I would need a checkpoint here, because every enemy is dead. Like, every enemy is dead, and there isn't anything I can fail and restart from. So now let's just leave and see our quick little exit cutscene here. Hey, they all became friends. That's good. Always good. Always love to see a good ending for a story like that. Okay, so now we return to the Summer Forest, and it is time for me to actually enter this castle before I end off today's episode. And also, let's grab some more gems. Actually, maybe I should just go around and pick up all the gems while I try to finish off today's episode. So, okay, this is the entrance to the castle. It's honestly a little bit weird calling it a castle. It doesn't really feel like one, but still. But I think we have 2 or 3 more levels in Summer Forest, and then a boss fight, I believe. So let's quickly just get into the main center area here. Also, we have to deal with switches that close one door to open another, so that's not too big of a deal.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar.
Okay, so now...
Oh, and keep collecting those orbs, too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the dragon world.
I mean, they will. They will also help me get to new levels. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. Yeah, but before I do that, I'm going to quickly pick up these last gems in this section. We also have another thing we can learn from Hunter next time. Okay, so. Also, we have the ability to climb, but I don't think we get that just yet. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. Next time we will be going to Hurricane and Sunny Beach. But we'll be dealing with those next time. So, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment and click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all next time for more Spyro 2. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.